This month, we're going to be learning about the process of Mechirat Chametz, the sale of Chametz. As we know, on Pesach, we are forbidden to eat any Chametz. No bread, bagels, cakes, pizza, and other leavened products. Actually, it's not just eating Chametz which is a problem. We're not even allowed to own it. There are three things which we can do to make sure we don't have any Chametz in our possession. Number one, Bedikas Chametz, a search and destroy Chametz mission. Number two, Bittul Chametz, declaring the Chametz to be no longer considered food. And number three, Mechirat Chametz, selling Chametz. The process of Mechirat Chametz was initially instituted by the rabbis in order to protect business owners and individuals who own a considerable amount of Chametz. Think the owner of the Brackmans or Gudzinskis, or your neighbor's whiskey collection. The concept is that if I use a legally binding contract to sell my Chametz to a non-Jew over the days of Pesach, it's not considered as if it's in my possession. So no Chametz, but also no financial loss incurred by getting rid of it. At the conclusion of Pesach, the non-Jew will then have the option of selling the Chametz back to me, which I hope he will. Most communities have a wholesale system of doing this, and you can obtain a form from your shul, the Beit Din, or even online. The sold Chametz should be put in a place out of the way for the duration of Pesach, preferably in a locked cupboard. One meaning behind the prohibition of Chametz is that the yeast in the dough, which causes it to rise, represents the ego. The ego, the big me, can sometimes puff us up, giving us a false sense of our accomplishments or achievements, making us feel superior to our friends and colleagues, and perhaps leading us to look down on them. We don't want any of that puffed up ego stuff, so for 1 week a year, we banish the Chametz from our lives and live a life of matzah. Isn't it amazing how we're guided not only by what food we put into our mouths, but even what food is sitting in our cupboards?